Hey, Sean Ellis here from BuildMySpeakingBiz.com. Thanks for stopping by. One of the questions you're certainly going to be asking as you set out to speak is, what should I charge? How do I set my fee? That's something that every speaker has to deal with, and there are actually a lot of different ways you can go about it. Starting out, you're probably going to be doing some free engagements, and you shouldn't actually be afraid of that. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a great way to get some practice, and you really need to get your name out there. And there are actually some ways that you can develop some products and some things you can do so those free engagements don't have to really be free. You can build some back-end profit potential onto them. But that's for another day. Today, let's talk about how do you set your fee. And there are a couple of things you want to take into consideration. First of all, look at the market. Look at other speakers who are operating in the field where you want to operate, whether it's in your specific topic area, in a certain industry you specialize in, whatever it may be. Look at 5 to 10 other speakers and try to find who is at the top, who's the very best, and then find some speakers who are at lower tiers, who maybe don't have as much experience, not as high of name recognition, and maybe find some people who are just getting started like you are, and try to find out what their fees are. So that will give you an idea of what the spectrum is from high to low, and then you'll kind of know where you might fit into that. The second thing you want to look at is simply, what are your financial objectives? Because if you go into it thinking, okay, I want to make X dollars in a given year, and I'm available, I'm willing to speak for X number of dates, then you do the math there and you figure out, okay, here's what I need to make for each event. So for instance, if you go into it and you want to make $100,000 next year as a speaker, and you're willing to do 50 dates, because you want to take that into consideration. You don't want to burn yourself out and go out there and speak for 200 days a year. At least I don't think you do. But so you take $100,000, you divide it by 50, and you figure, okay, I need to make about $2,000 per engagement. And then that gives you an idea of what you might want to set your fee at. And again, you look at that compared to the market research you've done, see if that's a fair price for your given market. You can also, again, look at the product development side of things and see if, maybe it's not realistic for me to secure 50 dates at $2,000 on the front end, but I can build some back end into it, and I can clear $2,000 per event by selling CDs, DVDs, books, ebooks, special reports, coaching, you name it. There are more than 30 profit centers or products you can develop to support your speaking business and generate additional revenue. But those are all things you'll want to take into consideration to at least get started in determining what fee you should charge.